I tell you that little old 10-minute timeout yesterday didn't do no good because I'm still that nigga in the hood. What's going on, everybody? Come on, come on in, come on in, come on in, everybody. Come on in. Yes, you seeing me tasting. I'm testing to make sure that the kids get quality candy. So I got to be the one to make the sacrifice. Make sure these babies get some good quality candy in their system. I don't want nothing to go down and these babies get hurt, but they didn't get the quality candy that they needed in their system. So I'm going to be the one to taste it first. How y'all doing? As you coming in, say something to your boy. How you doing, baby? Hey, Keisha, how you doing, baby? How y'all doing? Give me about 10 seconds. Give me about 10, all right, 15 seconds. Give me about 15 seconds. Give me about 15 seconds. Y'all coming in? All y'all that come in, tell me where you're coming in from. Holler at you, boy. If you would, please. What state you're in. You ain't got to give city and location. Unless if you're running from the po-po, wrong channel, baby. Don't be coming over here. We don't deal with fades. Baby, watch. All right, come on in, come on in. All right. Say what state you're coming in from. King Hulk on TikTok. How you doing? Everyone who's on KH5, on King Hulk space KH, or you on my Michael Coleman page on Facebook. How you doing? Everybody that's on KingHulk50nup on Instagram and on YouTube. How's everybody going on all our platforms? How y'all doing? How you doing? Come on in. I know y'all used to me coming on after 5:30, but you know, every now and then you gotta change it up. What I tell you yesterday, don't let nobody ever determine your pattern or know your pattern. Sometimes you gotta mix it up. You did? How's everybody going? See what I'm doing? I'm tasting the candy for the kids. You know, cause people be doing some weird stuff. We trying to poison our kids and stuff. I'm making sure that our kids are safe. That's what I'm doing. Well, good. I ain't had this in a while. Wait a minute, coach. What's the watermelon and pineapple? I'm gonna balance it out. I'm gonna balance it out, y'all, as I'm sacrificing myself for these children. I'm balancing out. One side, get through eating these other 2 pieces of candy. Now, just because I'm buying at the store, don't mean that white folks ain't doing nothing wrong with them. What the heck? What is this? I don't want to say the name because I don't want TikTok to think I'm selling no product. Lifesaver. All right. What I did, yeah, that's good. I ain't had sugar in a while, y'all. See, I got some. What I did, I went to Walmart. How you doing, Maggie, baby? Y'all come in, let me know y'all here. Say something to me. Thank you for the hearts, thank you for the hearts. I went, bought me a little bowl, put on that pedestal, put outside, put on there. Take all you want. See you at the gym tomorrow. Most all the people that live around me know that I'm that guy. Woo. Now, normally I eat Snickers cold. You let the Lumba Linda. How you doing, baby? On TikTok. You know about putting it in the ice box or the freezer? Okay. All my candy tastes there. All my candy taste say. Let me see what I need in my ad. Let me see if I can gain weight on those couple of pieces. No, it still look like the ab is still working. All right, it's like the ab is still here. Okay. Don't nobody panic. The abs is still there. The abs is still there. So yes, it's true. You can every now and then have your piece of candy. Every now and then, don't go overboard. Now, I tell you right now, this damn thing ain't empty on October 31st. I ain't playing. I'm gonna take it down to the shelter. Give it to them. I mean, your favorite candy? Oh, I thought I was your favorite candy, babe. You done traded me in already? Damn. I thought I was your favorite candy. Now, come on. Shut a lie. I got some amazing stuff coming in. And I got some stuff. I know pretty much all of y'all know Kodak Black. Where he had a certain thing made from Gucci and Louis. Guess what? I got it made too. It's up to $10,000. King is my name, baby. Manny? I mean, you a dude, bro. Why you worry about my name, bro? Block you, bro. You don't worry about no god dog. Man, what's your... Whew! Keisha, these men be... Lord Jesus. My government name is up there already. What's up? How you doing, Ella, baby? You doing good, Belinda? Okay. As y'all coming in, say what's going on, say something to me. All right. Now, for those of you all that know what I really eat, y'all know I eat number watermelon. Pineapple. If you're in Oklahoma, go to the health food store on 50th and Western. No. That's 69th and Western. Over the back, Class and Circle. You love watermelon. That's when you join my fit club. You want to lose a minimum of 50 pounds. A minimum of 50 pounds. This is your main meal for 90 days. You will lose that 50 pounds. How do I know? I lost 100 pounds in 90 days. Even up with watermelon and pineapple. Watermelon and pineapple. December, March. December 2022, March 2023. 90 days. Resilience, how you doing, baby? I mean, ma'am. How you doing, ma'am? All right, I came over here just to kind of talk about what I talked about for 60 seconds. If anyone is having challenging times, how you doing, Tony, baby? If anyone is having challenging times in your life right now, you're trying to complete some stuff that you're trying to get done before the end of the year, and it seems like the resources not there, seems like the support is not there. You got people who's not supporting you that you supported at one time or another. You got people that you've sown into, even financially. They act like they just so damn broke. Like they already bought all the damn Christmas gifts for the kids. They ain't even got one gift under the tree. They ain't got the damn tree up. They're just acting out and don't want to participate and help. Let me encourage you. Still make it happen. It is your dream. Let me be very honest with you. It is not the responsibility of other people to really support it, to even invest in it. You have to make sometimes the first initial investment. Now I know what some of y'all gonna say, because I said it myself when I first started out, trying to start my own business back in 1993. I don't have the capital. I don't have the people that I should know, the contacts. All I had was a will, and I had a partner that was going to support the very thing that I was trying to do, because it was also an agreement with them. At that time, my partner was my ex-wife. So I had a business partner who's also family, also personally invested. We didn't have any money to put into the business. We didn't have no contacts. We didn't have nobody that we could be able to talk to, because we was in California at the time. But we had a great partnership between one another. Not just great marriage, but also a great friendship. That was my best friend. In that, we brainstormed. We took what we had. We had a vehicle. We didn't have the capital. We said, you know what? The only way to get the capital, let's do something that don't take a lot of capital, but it takes a lot of willingness, and also it would take transportation. We started our own newspaper route. Well, should I say, we started throwing newspaper for the, we got our own route with the newspaper company in San Diego. From there, we talked about a neighborhood that we didn't see a lot of newspapers was in. We were trying to figure out why we didn't see newspapers in people's front yard. This is back in 1993. And according to the person, they said that that neighborhood was once hot, and all of a sudden it went cold. People stopped ordering this, that, and the other. So we went back in there, we introduced ourselves, shook hands, knocked on doors, shook hands, and got about maybe 30 to 35% of that neighborhood to get the newspapers back into it. Once other people started seeing we was in their neighborhood, and we was doing it with the spirit of professionalism, we wasn't being loud, because our newspaper route had to be done by 6:30, because I had to clock in by 7, back then, by 7:30, because I was in the United States Navy. So, because I was a petty officer, I had to be on deck, saluting the flag, no later than 7:30, point blank period. So we had to stop at 6:30, drop the kids back off, drive about another 30 minutes, and I would normally get there, like, honestly, y'all, at 7:20, 7:25, barely making it to go ahead and report, and to make sure that the people that was underneath me were already in position to do their job. Did that for about a whole year. Got that capital that I needed to go ahead and start some other things. Started my own suit business. Started putting suits together. Had me a little person in San Diego that knew how to do some real good hemming. Put buttons in certain places that I wanted to be cut in certain ways that I want to be cut. And I started the suit business. Left and went to Texas. Then all of a sudden, my wife started wanting to do dresses. She wanted to go off into lady dresses that was in church, that was going to their different banquets and anniversaries and blah, 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 blah. She was able to get a connection out of New York and out of New Jersey at the garment district. Took off. But it all started with zero capital, but with willingness. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is make it happen. Make it happen. Keep it legal. Don't do nothing stupid that's going to end up taking away your freedom, but make it happen. You don't have the money, find the thing that you can do there. You have a car, right? Use that car. So you don't have the capital up front to buy a lot of merchandise, so don't go into merchandising right now. Go into transportation. Let the transportation get you some capital, put some paper in your pocket, and then you go into merchandising. A lot of people try to figure out how am I able to get all these clothes that I got over 2 years worth of clothes that I never had to wear the same thing twice. Got all these other products that I sell. You know why? Because I've built up enough capital. When I end up realizing that I was getting close to my $3 million, I said, well, how do I not only get close to it, how do I make it? And also make sure I never have to go broke ever again. I stacked up some capital, did some other things, made some investments, sold some properties, did some things that I had, liquidated some things that I had, and ended up giving me a big capital. And then I ended up losing the weight, going through the whole thing with you all on my other platform, on Michael the Hulk50, the letter N, Michael the Hulk50, the letter N, on TikTok, and then Michael Coleman on Facebook, and then KingHulk50nup on YouTube and on Instagram. Y'all watch me every day for about almost 2 years. First 90 days, I lost 100 pounds. It amazed people. Got me a piece of equipment, right? So selling that equipment, getting a 30% commission off of TikTok. Appreciate you in the beginning. Sidestepped them, got rid of the middleman, went directly to the manufacturer. Because I went to the manufacturer, somebody was being nosy from overseas in Dubai and overseas in Hong Kong. They said, hey, this guy really looks good. He says he's 54 years young. They see me working out, they see my energy, send me a contract. All of a sudden Nike said, hey, we've been watching you kind of doing some things. Do you mind designing some shoes for your own company? That's how we got our own shoe company. Well, our own shoes with Nike. So Nike with the Air Force Ones and the Blaze and the Cortezes that the women have, we have our own brand called KH5, King Hulk, Queen Hulk. So all of this stuff started happening. All of these connections started happening. Didn't have any capital in the beginning. All I had was an idea, wanted to lose some weight, got me a piece of equipment to help me lose the weight. In doing so, got offered with the people that were selling the equipment on the other side that if you sell it for us in the United States, we'll give you 30%, we keep 70%. You ain't got to worry about no kind of inventory or nothing. Just put it up on your timeline, do a couple pieces of live for it. I'm going to give you the link. They like it, they link to it, boom. Almost 300 pieces sold. 30% of 300 pieces of what I was selling it for, ended up building my capital. I had to touch my money and nowhere else. Sold off a couple of things, and then I started buying all this exotic stuff and selling it here locally. Then I started selling it in front of you all. Found that, some of the people, especially on TikTok, don't like you selling branded name stuff outside of your own brand. King Hulk, we have our own tracksuits and all that. So I started mixing and matching. Put a little of that in there, put a little Gucci, put a little us in there, put a little Louis, put a little us in there, put a little Valentino, put a little. So that's why you get a chance to see all this stuff, because I kind of mix and matches and put it in, and also wear it. And sometimes I have other models who wear it and walk past the screen, and you guys say, hey, what's that? How can I get that? You have to have didn't have any capital, but I had an idea. I had to make it happen. You know why? I got 9 grandchildren. I got 5 children, 1 daughter, 4 boys. Now they're pretty much set. They living a good life. But I have 9 grandchildren that I want to make sure would never ever have to go fill out an application to any business, because all they're going to do is graduate high school, go to college, graduate college, and go right into the CEO chair. Every one of them, I'm trying to have over 10 to 12 businesses that all of my grandkids can walk into their own business. That Papa says, here's the key to the building, here's your staff, here's your employees, and here's your product, whatever it might be. All I ask you to do is run the company with a greater integrity than me. Make sure that the name that I've built does not become a name that is embarrassed later on. Protect the name. I don't give a damn what you do outside, what you do, who you do, and how you do it. But that name you carry is the most valuable thing. It's not this damn product. It's not these cameras. It's not these platforms. It's your name. Because there's nothing greater, nothing more wealthier than to have a good name. Because a good name can get you stuff that sometimes money cannot buy. And I'm a witness of that. When I got that Escalade about maybe 2001. It was my good name that got me to drop off a brand new 2001 Escalade. Wasn't my money, didn't have it. Wasn't nothing about me as a person outside of I had a good name about myself. I did people right. I treated people right. I always put other people's first. Didn't know somebody was watching me that had the kind of clout, credit, and finances to go to the dealership in Cadillac in Arlington and have me to go back in there. And the man said, hey, the young man that you dropped off at the airport, he came in here and had a little talk with me and told me to tell you whatever car you want to drive off in is yours. I said, man, stop playing. He said, no, he told me it's yours. I thought I was coming back to pick up a car for him and going to drive it to the state that he's at. No, I was picking up a car for me. Anyone that I want on the lot. I went small. He called me when he landed. He says, no, that ain't the one I want you to get. If I open the door for you, you never go in and get the least. I know you're trying to be humble, but you go in and get the best. You have a family. You have, at that time, I had 3 of my boys with me. My other 2 children were with their mom in Oklahoma. 3 of my boys, one of my sons was 6'2" at the time. He said, you need something that got leg room so your son will be crunched up. And I started weeping in tears because I didn't have good credit like that. I didn't have clout like that with nobody else but him because I was serving him. I was his armor bearer. I was wanting to make sure that when he came to our city, he had to speak at certain engagements that he didn't have to hire bodyguards. It was me and some of my family members that was, because we were big niggas at the time. And I didn't know this whole time he had been watching and seeing how I was serving with the little that I had. And that was awesome, y'all, for somebody off of a good name, good reputation. That's why I defend. And some people asking, why do you clap back at certain people? It could be an algorithm, it could be a machine. I don't give a damn who it is. You don't know the work I've put in, not for the good look, but for the good name. When these looks fade away, this body goes and do whatever it's going to do, one thing people are going to remember about me is my name. As much as y'all see that I get, those that know me know I give. And while I sit up here and I will go off, whether I know you or not, if you're coming at me, I'm coming right back at you, because your name might not mean nothing to you. but you will not slander my name, and I will not have something to say about it. This ship don't go down without us firing back. Point blank period. That's what that is. You did? So make it happen. I didn't have a father, but I made it happen. I didn't have resources, but I made it happen. Always didn't have capital. What I'm trying to do right now, that 1.5 million, almost $2 million home, I don't have all the stuff together to really just walk in there and just pay cash for it. Getting close, but I don't have it. But you know what I do? I have other things I'm working on putting together. Got a little bit more stuff that I can liquidate. Got some more things I can invest in. Might not be able to get it today, might not be able to get it by the end of the year. But here within the next 2 to 3 years, it'll be ours. Be able to walk into it, and I'm not going to sit there and pay no loan for it. I'm going to throw cash down and get it less than what they're asking for, because don't nobody walk away over a bill cash. You ain't going to do it. You stupid if you do it. You're stupid if you do it. And I don't know, the people I deal with in business, they know money walks and money talks. So I ain't even worried about that. So you got to know how to be able to take what you have and make it happen. There was a person in the Bible that I love this story so much. Used to hear my pastor preach on it all the time, and then when I started speaking and started ministering, that's one of my favorite things that I like to preach about. And every now and then I throw it in within a year, about 2 or 3 times. And that's the woman who was commanded by God to take care of the prophet. All she had was a few little sticks, and all she had was a handful of meal, and she had just enough oil to take the corner of the vessel. Not even enough, y'all, to even put it in the oil lamp and burn, and yet put it off on the skillet and make sure that the baking of the food would be fried or cooked properly. She took just a little. She had 2 little old sticks. The places she was gathering sticks, everything had dried up. Wasn't even no sticks out there. Wasn't no plants out there. She found 2 little old twigs, found her, and went back home and found just enough meal in her hand. It kind of reminded me of my mother, that sometimes when we were just starving, Mom would go in there and she would, I don't know what she found, just enough rice to put a little water in, boil it, and make at least 1 or 2 spoonfuls. Found just enough of that yellow meal that was in the corner. I was going to throw the bag away. She got enough of that yellow meal, put some water with it, stirred it up, put a little butter in it, stirred it up, the little stick we had left, stirred it up, put it on the hot black skillet, and that's what we used to call whole cake. Ain't talking about, that's what we just called it. Some people, y'all call it hot water cornbread. Sometimes that was the only meal we had, y'all. Mama made it work. You have to make it work. Your dream, your children, your legacy, your name depends on you not quitting in this very hour. Make it work. You don't have to trick it. Women, listen, you ain't gotta use no more games. Them days are over with. Using your body, using manipulation, woo, trying to woo a nigga so you be able to get a couple of his dollars off his paycheck. Man, trick all that, because it never has a good ending. I have over 4,000 cases, and some of my cases where women played the game, they admitted to it. They played the game, and the game ended up playing them. And here's the thing, niggas don't go tit for tat when they go money for money or dollar for dollar. You find out that most of these niggas, when you touch their pocket, you also touch their pride, and they end up taking things out on you in the wrong way. And it just wasn't worth trying to get a couple of bills paid or get some diapers. No, take what you have. You know, here's what I love about COVID, what it did promote us to be able to do business in a different way. You know, you have so many things. You have the Uber Eats, you have the Lyft, you got the grocery store thing where people, now here's how history repeats itself. Some of these young folk that's in their 30s and 40s think this is new. See, I come from the era as a little boy where the milkman delivered the milk to the house in most of the neighborhoods that we lived in. Some of y'all can say amen to that. If you're over 50, you remember the milkman. And daddy stopped the milkman from coming because sometimes mama would, let me piece of water. Y'all in the city ain't got no cow, but sometimes the milkman. I almost said, sometimes the milkman wasn't just delivering the milk. Sometimes the milkman was leaving some new milk. Dad was like, no, hell no. We don't need no more milkman coming over here. The plumber used to come, tell the plumber, clean out a pipe. You clean out a pipe right. Daddy learned how to plumb. You know, they don't get, listen, he didn't know how to go get that plumber tape, but he know how to get that gray mask tape. All in your house is gray mask tape, because he's like, I'll be damn glad to come back over again. Right? But back in the day, y'all, hallelujah. That's it. Back in the day, a lot of this stuff was already being done, so it's just history repeating itself. I heard about the yeah, it was true. And I'm from the era, and I'm from the city where the milkman used to make the drop off. And then when I lived in California, before y'all can go buy water, Osaka was one of the first ones that came out with the whole water dispensary. That's old school. I mean, y'all a lot of young people think it's cool, new, because they see in the stores, oh, y'all can buy water. You couldn't buy a single bottle of water. Back in the day, the only way that you can buy, even see water in a bottle, it was in businesses. And it was Osaka, right? And so Osaka had a vision to say, they was the first ones to come out with bottled water. Well, maybe we can start making this and putting bottled water in the store. People told them, ain't nobody, listen, when they came to me and offered me the opportunity to do Subway and to do water, the two deals I had when I was in San Diego, I laughed at them, because I'm from Oklahoma, where we can even go out to the country and still today pull water out of a well. We're not paying for no damn water. What? My uncles and aunties out there in Spencer, they don't have a water bill. They have well water. So what goes to their house, the pumps into their home, take a shower and all that, it's from the ground. And if you pour it in a cup out of the sink, let it sit, red dirt gonna float, right? The red dirt gonna float. So mom and grandma used to have to stream that water because it comes straight from the ground. But that red dirt also is all those minerals, iron, potassium, all that stuff was in that water. That's why the people out in the country, their bones are stronger, their skin are more cleaner and clearer, their pH level is more higher because they're still drinking and eating from the ground. While city folk don't know where the hell our water comes from. All we know, somebody pissing in somebody pissing in the stool, and we turn it back around and turn it on the faucet and drink their piss. Because sometimes that Clorox, man, it be stinking that comes out of there, right? But not out there in the country. So a lot of stuff that they're doing now is a repeat of what was already done. But you know what? It makes it happen. So you don't have the capital, you don't have the family, you don't have the friends, but you have a piece of a car. Download the Uber app, download the Lyft app. Download the app that helps you go buy groceries from Walmart and pick up for people. Stack your little money. Don't spend it all. Don't get the money behead. No. This is reinvestment money. Then you might have a business where you do soap. You might have a business where you sew. You might have a business where you do clothing, whatever. Put that off. Put it to the side until you're able to get your product. Build your product. As you are now making deliveries, let people know of the business that you're getting ready to do. That's your connect. Don't be afraid of sharing your business ideas and dreams, not your plans, your idea, not what you plan on doing. Don't ever share your plan with anybody. Because once you share your plan with somebody, they go down here and register it with the state, it's their plans now. It's called intellectual property. Don't give nobody your plan. You can always share your ideas and go back and forth with people. How you doing, Hope Baby? But never give nobody your final plan. That's what you go and register. So nobody will steal your intellectual property. Point blank and period. You'll learn a lot more about that too. That's why I tell you, my challenge to you women are way more than just trying to be sexy and all that kind of stuff. Do you not know, once again, that in most states, if a black woman starts a business, they have grants that you don't have to pay back if you're 51% or greater the owner of that business. If you have a husband or significant other, y'all have a little business going on, and y'all did this whole 100% owner or 50% owner, no. Let him be 49%, you be 51%. Brother, listen to me. You ain't got to be scared that she's 51% more of the ownership if she's decided to leave your little sorry tail because you ain't out there hustling and doing the job like she is. Because you got to remember, she still got to buy all 49% of you when you leave. So if y'all break up, divorce, stop doing business, she has to buy you out of your 49%. So don't get panicky. Maybe she goes and take that 51% of the business and become a billionaire, multi-millionaire or a billionaire. Guess what? Not 49% of that company belongs to me, baby. You never settled your business. So only thing that means to her is that she can go to banks, she can go to get a good grant writer or write it herself. She can go to Google and Google any kind of funds that's given to a minority woman business owner in her city or her state, and she'll be amazed. Now, they don't do that for men a lot in most states. There's only a very few states that a black male can end up getting any kind of grant. You can get a loan, but a grant that's not payable back, that's kind of reserved for the minority, and that is considered women, especially women of color. And last time I checked, Texas got that going. So if you live in the state of Texas, and you're a black woman that has a business, you don't even have to worry about capital now. You just got to have enough time to sit down, take out some time, and fill out the information for the grant. That's it. That's simple. And it might be only $1,000 grant, or maybe a $5,000 grant. Any little bit of something, you can make it happen. That woman, all she had was 2 pieces of sticks, little meal, little oil. She puts it together, light that fire, makes that cake. She sees the man of God, and something in her says, even though me and my child is going to die if we don't get nourishment, I'm going to feed what is of God and what is from God, and maybe perhaps God will remember us. The Bible says that the prophet took it and ate that cake. And as she turned around watching him eat, but yet her son, now some of y'all say that's foul. No, it ain't. Because he's from God to do something for her that nobody else, none of us critics, can do. As he's eating, she's turning. As she's turning, the very place that she only had enough to get into the palm of her hand is now overflowing. The very same barrel. All of a sudden, somebody done planted seed, somebody done watered, harvest done came, somebody done cut down the harvest, somebody done granulated the wheat and made it grain and put it in her barrel in the moment of a turnaround. She had to do something. She made something happen. She did it differently than anybody else would have done it. Half of y'all Negroes would have sit there and fed your kid and forgot about what's from God. And that's where we mess up. We always want God to bail us out, but he's the last one to get the blessing. And we need to stop that, because what God is doing now, he's cutting niggas off. He's doing like your mama did you and your daddy did you one day when y'all got too damn grown to keep living on that skirt tail. And they told you, you know what? You grown, go out there on your own and do you now. Like some of y'all done did your kids. Don't think God won't do that. And he's not an evil God for doing it. You're evil for keep on pimping and prostituting him and thinking that it's his responsibility to take care of you, and you don't never ever consider him first. She considered what was from God and for her life first. And God turned around, and even that little cruise, that little vessel that had just enough in the corner of that oil to make that cake stick together and fry, she turned around and it was overflowing. See, the reason why I love that story so much, because like I told you, I watched my mama do it. Who watched her mama do it. Who watched her mama do it. And I figured if it's good enough for my great-grandmother, and it's good enough for my grandmother, and it was great for my mama, that I ate from that principle. Seeing her do it, I did the same thing. And I started learning that whatever I have, put it together, give God what's his first, then he's going to supply everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, especially you ladies, whatever you have to do, make it happen. You got this. You got this. All right? Thank you for your attention. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to, now that I have tested the candy, I have tested the candy, and Walmart does not sell any candy that is not safe. Okay, I tested it. Walmart good. The one in Oklahoma, in Belle Isle. So if you're in Oklahoma, go to Belle. Go to Belle Isle and tell the kids, King already certified y'all said that the candy good. Now, y'all gonna see this candy behind me. It's October 31st. Let me give you the disclaimer right now. I am not the only one that has access to this bowl. If this bowl go down any lower than what y'all see, don't come at me. Don't come at me. Because I ain't the only one to get access to it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't snitch. I eat watermelon. I just had a taste test to make sure Gigi that the candy wasn't poison. So I tasted it. I tasted the gummy. I tasted the snicker. I tasted the M&M. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta taste this. Oh shoot. Gotta taste this. I didn't taste. They make sure. I'm real sure these Starbursts is. I gotta make sure these Starbursts ain't poison. I want y'all. If I pass out, now I'm on one. Okay. It tastes no. Ooh, that's sweet. I ain't had sugar, y'all. I don't know when. Oh my. How do y'all eat this? This is so sugary. Look. How dare. Y'all be assuming that. Ain't all that sugar. God. Oh. This something was nasty, though. Maybe you want to spit it out, but. Huh? No, I'm tasting. I'm like, Gigi, get the terminology right. I'm protecting our kids. I'd rather go than they go. And you know, nowadays they put stuff in your candy. So I'm making sure that Walmart, that Bill out, ain't putting nothing in nobody them kids' candy. So I'm sacrificing for y'all kids. Sacrificing y'all kids. Y'all wife here now. Okay. Boy, if that ain't wet. So I have officially tasted everything in here. And I approve this candy as being safe, edible. Man, this is really sweet though. I hope y'all get a little plan. I may put a damn toothbrush. I may put some toothbrushes in there. Woo! No, shit, that is sweet. I haven't, I'm gonna give me some water. Whew. Hold on. Y'all keep watching. I want to make sure I don't kill over now. That's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar, y'all. Woo! I'm about to tell my grandkids one piece. If that's what they've been eating, that's a lot of sugar. All right, y'all watch. Hey, listen, on a serious note, that's a lot of sugar. Just that few little pieces I ate, I got a sugar rush. Because I haven't had sugar in a long time. Taste is awesome. Taste is awesome. But that right there reminded me of why I don't ever want to go back to. Please monitor what your kids are eating for safety. Check their candy. I know in 2025, some of y'all go to churches that give away candy. Y'all go to safe places. Still check the candy, but don't let your kids overdo it. The reason why I have no cavities, I have no missing teeth, I have no gingivitis, none of that, because I do brush and floss twice a day. And I also use Listerine, the old school Listerine. Get you some good Listerine and do it. You gotta get past that heat. Do it past 30 seconds. Try to keep it there a minute or two. And a minute is a long time. Get that done. Let it get all up in them gums and everything. That is, if it's steamed, that means it's burning away bacteria. That's all that means. And then when you spit it out, you'll be able to survive. But yeah, on a serious note, yeah, don't let your kids eat all that. That was torment. I mean, it was good, but I can feel all right here. I don't like that. So I'm just get off camera and go spit, because that's too much. That's too much sugar. That was too much sugar. Oh, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Oof. Lord Jesus. Man, y'all be careful. Y'all be careful with y'all kids out there. Not just because of the poison, but man, that sugar.